What's up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you my fight analysis for Chris Weidman versus Lyoto Machida, UFC 175. Lyoto Machida going after Chris Weidman for the middleweight title. Let's get this started. Round number one. Weidman came out pretty damn strong. He came out trying to get some leg kicks going, goes for a couple takedowns, but Machida stuffed them early on. But Weidman was having huge success cutting off and putting pressure on Machida early on. It wasn't like Machida could, do his usual work that he does, trying to keep people away from him. Weidman was making sure he was controlling the octagon during the first round of the fight. Machida ended up only getting one counterpunch onto Weidman, but Weidman standing up against Machida in the first round dominated, and so he won the first round 10-9 in my books. Round number two. Machida still can't get anything going down. Chris is still controlling the octagon, cutting him off, putting on really, really great pressure. No big strikes early on in this round, but Weidman got a huge takedown and starts some ground and pound. Lyoto gets back up, and he gets knee to the head pretty damn hard. So round number two, once again, Chris Weidman pretty much dominated the round once again, so I give Weidman the 10-9 there. Round number three, both men are coming out strong. Machida opening up with more kicks than usual. Lyoto stuffed a takedown earlier by Weidman, but Weidman does two nice fake punches, nice punches to set up the thing. Chasing after Lyoto, 1, 2, then goes down and takes Lyoto down and starts to, pretty much ground and pound Machida a little bit. Machida starts to stand up a little bit, and then during the exchange of him trying to get up, Weidman hits him with a huge right hand, which causes a cut over the eye of Lyoto Machida. Weidman goes after Lyoto. Lyoto gets a nice knee to the body, but it doesn't matter because Weidman catches that knee, takes him down, starts some more ground and pound, and then afterwards, Machida trying to get back up again, and then Weidman just like, nah, man, you're staying down to the ground, slams him down via a suplex type of way, a side suplex takedown. Weidman is pretty much ground and pounding, and Lyoto Machida is bloodied up. They end up standing up. It doesn't really do anything. And Weidman, at this point, he's winning this fight. Weidman is 10-9. He's pretty much guaranteed to keep his title, but there's still 2 more rounds in the title fight, and this is where we got to see how legit and tough Chris Weidman really is. Chris Weidman comes out of round number 4, and Machida just comes out strong. He hits a nice counter left onto Weidman, and then starts to hit more lefts on Weidman, more left hooks, more left hooks. Weidman looks like he's in trouble. Weidman goes for a quick little takedown. Machida stuffs that easily, gets a nice wizard in there, hops out of that, and he starts to hit the, the Machida flurry. We all know as MMA fans what that Machida flurry can do. Ask Rashad Evans, ask anyone who has fought Machida and got hit by that Machida flurry. Machida is pretty much controlling this round. This is the confidence, and this is the Machida I think a lot of people were expecting in the earlier rounds. Weidman definitely looks a little bit tired in this round. He's breathing from his mouth and everything. Machida ends up, pretty much dominating this round and looked really, really good. Weidman tries to go for a takedown in the final minutes, but Machida stuffs that, and this is the best round for Machida by far. And it shows that, hey, this fight right now, it can go either way. Even though Chris is winning by points, Machida, Weidman still has 5 minutes left to defend his title. Machida, he can go for a kill at any minute. And both men come out strong in the 5th round. Machida has huge combinations early on, looking for the kill, but Weidman manages to, separate and, lower that confidence a little bit by hitting Machida with a nice right hand, which kind of got Machida, pretty much a little bit dazed. And then afterwards, they exchange once again, and Weidman hits a huge elbow onto Machida, which stuns him a bit. And it added another cut, I believe, underneath the eye of Machida. Not as serious as the first cut, but then Weidman pretty much put the kiss of death on any Machida comeback, hitting a nice, huge takedown when he needed to. Got nice little ground and pound going there. Machida manages to get up, and Machida goes for a kill, goes for a flurry of a storm, hitting with Weidman with a bunch of punches, but Weidman was guarding them very well. Knees to the body, and then afterwards, Weidman comes out of that, says, come on, man, let's keep going, and the fight's over. I had to give that round to Weidman there, 10-9, and it turns out Chris Weidman retained his UFC middleweight championship. What a fight. This was a great fight for Chris Weidman because, remember, folks, a lot of people with Chris Weidman, when it comes down to the casual MMA fans, he's like the guy that beat Anderson Silva in two flukes. A lot of people don't view Chris Weidman as the true middleweight champion. They go, well, he beat Silva the first time because Silva was dicking around like this, and then later on he beat Silva the second time because Silva broke his leg. The Machida fight was a huge fight for him, and the way that he executed this fight, not only dominating Machida, standing up for the first 3 rounds, but the 4th and 5th round where Chris Weidman could have easily got knocked out in this fight. you know, where Chris Weidman could have just been finished right there, tough as nails, kept on going, kept on to his game plan, looked really, really strong. Chris Weidman looking good here tonight. Much respect to Chris Weidman defending that UFC middleweight championship against a tough test like Lyoto Machida. As for Chris Weidman, probably next for him is Vitor Belfort. You know, that's a fight that was originally supposed to happen before Vitor got caught with that TRT. So pretty much Weidman will probably be facing Vitor Belfort in December. I guess that's when they want to try to get Weidman and Vitor going. I don't know what the UFC wants. We'll have to wait and see how Weidman's health is after this fight. Who knows? He could have suffered some random injury that we don't know about at this time. But great fight between Weidman and Machida. Definitely check it out. Fun title fight. And if you guys liked me, subscribe down below. I got a UFC 175 full event coverage after this. And if you want my fight analysis on Ronda Rousey versus Alexis Davis, the co-main event of tonight's card, go check out that video, which I recently just did. Thank you guys very much. Remember, give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. Check out my website, Chilling with Chase, and I'll see you guys soon enough for my UFC 175 full event recap.